Hey Fuxies, dude, the Dutch here. I'm back with more Pillars of Eternity. The adventure continues. And the first thing of this adventure shall be, we shall face a bear. Because that bear cave. I've got a bone to pick with that bear. He beat me once. I ain't letting that go. Just really fast mode this. Travel here. Back to Valewood. I don't think there's much point of going back to those ruins. If there is, I could do it. Okay, now if I'm familiar, yeah, the bear cave is over there. I mean, it's gotta work with these three, right? I mean, how hard could it be? Let's do this. To face the bear.
Laying low.
Very difficult maneuvering. I mean, all that is minor missiles. You try to beat this thing on its ass. We'll see what happens.
How may I help?
Let's see if this blind works on it. You do need to keep attacking.
That's it!
It just exploded! Holy crap! Bear hide.
Of course.
Ooh. Herbs. Cave coral. Alrighty then. Let's see what this guy has to say. This is Lost Spirit. A figure drifts, suspended in the musty air of the cavern. Its form and features blur in twisting, cascading ripples of incandescence. You feel its energy eddying about your limbs, filling them with a heavy chill. Reach out. You reach out a hand for the spirit. In a moment of contact, you feel as if you have been struck a blow, head reeling as you tumble helplessly into a waiting darkness. Light blooms at the edges of your vision. You feel the sun at your back and the weight of your bow in your hand. You know, suddenly, that you have come a long way from the vale, hunting deer. Now you are standing before a cavern, and the darkness extends far into its depth. Even so, your friend strides out before you, his red cloak flapping at his heels. You follow, heart hammering in your chest as he leads you deeper into the cavern. There is a roar like thunder, echoing around you. Fear seizes you, casts you stumbling back towards the exit. Towards light and escape. You see a glint of steel, and there is a sudden terrible flash of agony behind your knee. You scream, stumble, and fall. Your thoughts are chaos, lanced through with pain, but in a moment of terrible clarity you see your friend's look back from the mouth of the cavern, his dagger daubed in crimson to match his cloak. I knew it. And there is a great dark shape above you, and then there is more pain. I knew that dude had something to hide. The vision... The vision recedes, and you are thrown back into yourself with seemingly resentful force. The corpse lies at your feet, and the specter lingers. In the span of energy between you both, you feel a sense of questioning, of confusion, of anger. I met him on the road, your friend. A sudden lashing anger emanates from the spirit. Rage and grief seem to pour from the gleaming figure like smoke. I'll find him and see that he answered for what he's done to you. For a moment, the spirit seems to burn bright, and your head fills with a sickly triumph. The spirit seems to weaken with the force of its own exultation, growing fainter and fainter until you are alone once more. I knew that guy had something to hide. Vengeance from the grave. Confront none. Mice crawl through eye sockets and over femurs.
Steady does it.
A spear. One-handed. Let's have a little chat with that man, shall we? Let's just see them traveling here, huh? Here they come! And someone is in the lead. I couldn't see who. Back to Gilded Vale. I could have gone to that, you know, place, but I don't think there's anything to be found there. I can always take a look later, right? Just need to know where this guy is. Oh, there isn't much option. It's gotta be Ingrid's house. Wait, what about that? I want that. I never knew about that herb over there. Let's go inside. Oh, wait. I need to go back. Damn it! Let's have a little chat with this guy.
Hello.
I know what really happened in that bear cave, nonsense. Color drains from I don't know what you mean. I told you the truth of it. Are you accusing him of something? Ingrid looks at, touching his arm. If this is about the accident, we're both grieving Pearlie's loss. But it was a wild animal's doing. Nathan shakes his head minutely. You see a tremble in his hands. What would make you suggest such a thing? Damn it. I'm gonna have to say open up. I had a vision in the cave. I saw Pearlie's last moments as he lived them. I saw you cut him with the knife. That's not possible. How could you possibly know? I left no sign. Nonsense, Way. I don't know what you saw in that cave, but this isn't what you think. Pearlie, my husband, he wasn't as much a beast as that bear. I tried to leave the first time I suffered his temper, but he wouldn't have it. She looks away, expression pain. Nonsense, we met, and I knew I'd found someone special, someone kind, who cared for me. Please, all we want is to leave this place, to start somewhere else. She looks down at the satchel. Please some coins, so you can... Murder is murder, however you put it. If you didn't have the balls to do it yourself, maybe it's just not right. I'm not gonna attack them. I'm gonna have to bring this to the magistrate. Sorry. I don't know what you think you tell the magistrate, the story about a dream you had. But you won't take this from us, not when we're so close, and not for that wretched Pearlie. Oh, come on. Is this seriously what we have to reduce to? Ugh. Why can't people just use some common sense? I gave them the option. You wouldn't listen? Then this is the result of it. Somebody leveled up. I'll take that. Simple clothing. Dagger and a sword. Well, I don't need all of that. Alright. I don't think this guy had a ring yet, so that wouldn't hurt. And you leveled up. Oh, that's me, not the other guy.
All right then.
I don't need any of these clothes. Speaking of which, how much stuff do I have in here? Ah, screwed. We'll put it in the stash. Ding ding. How do you get into, you know, the other attributes? Alrighty then. Survival allows characters to make better use of the food and potion items they find. I'm good with mechanics, not so good with athletics. Survival wouldn't hurt. And lore can always help, so I'll do that. Psycho Vampiric Shields. The Cypher uses the target's strength of mind against it, stealing a portion of its resolve in order to better deflect incoming attacks. Amplified Thrust. Bounces psychic energy harmlessly off the target and onto the closest nearby enemy, causing pierce damage and violently pushing them backward. Mental Binding. Overwhelms the target's mental ability to communicate with its own body, paralyzing it and causing its soul to emit a shockwave that can leave nearby enemies struck. Recall Agony. I think I'll go with... What was this? Assails the target's grasp on reality. Frightening and... Some more, you know, what does this do again? Creates a toxic physical manifestation of the mutual antipathy between the Cypher and the enemy target. Enemies caught in the path between the two will suffer corrosive damage. I'll go with Mental Binding. That seems like a pretty good one. I don't know. It's also hard. I'll go with Mental Binding for now. Alright. Hold the line. Trains the character in new defensive strategies, increasing his or her engagement limits by 1. Bears Fortitude. Bull's Will. Cautious Attack. Weapon Inch. Utility. Fast Runner. Deep Pockets. Gain 2 additional quick slots. Arms Bearer. Shot in the Run. The recovery penalty while moving is reduced for a ranged weapon. Scion of Flame increases burn damage and damage reduction. Field Triage, Wound Binding, Quick Switch, Secrets of Rhyme, Greater Focus. Invokes a Retaliatory Strike, stunning an enemy whenever they target the Cypher's will defense. Weapon Focus, Adventurer. Two weapon style. I think I'll go with this for now. Oh wait, I need two-handed. Though the Bear's Fortitude is pretty good too. The character attacks from a defensive posture, taking care to never expose vulnerable openings. From this stance, characters receive a penalty to speed but increase their deflection. Defensive wouldn't hurt. What about you? Utility is mostly out of. Quick Switch. Secrets of Rhyme, Spirit of Decay, Field Triage, Wound Binding. Ooh, it's all so good. By attacking with Unbridled Ferocity, characters are able to sacrifice melee accuracy for a significant boost in damage. Danger increases damage done by implements, wands, scepters, and rods, but does a small amount of raw damage to the wielder with each attack. I think I'll just go with biting whip for now. Yeah, I think that might be just for the better right now. Alrighty then. Talents have been learned. I think I already had that one. Flail. Potion of Spirit Shield. This is probably gonna bite me back in the ass, isn't it? It probably will. I'm gonna go over a few of the stats of some of these guys. Athletics is 0. What about you? Low. Very low. Oh wait, that's me. Okay, now that I know that, time to make it once again just a slight trip to forest, because there's probably someone who he can probably get up there. So just avail wood for that. I gotta say though, I'm loving this game though. There's a lot of, you know, choice and consequence. All that, and nobody escapes the law like those two were planning to, even if they could bribe me out of it. Alright. Scale the wall. Editor finds a handhold upon one of the large stones and starts to climb despite a few loose rocks and awkward angles. Editor makes swift progress and quickly arrives at the top of the wall. Once there, Editor helps you up and over the side. Fulvano's gloves. Camping supplies. I do not think you will ever see this, but you were right, Fulvano. We should have journeyed south together and been safer for it. It would tolerate all the gloating in the world if I might live to hear it. I have put myself out of reach of the beasts circling below, but I am done for all the same. I do not think I will rise again. Whoever finds this, pray for me. Perhaps in the next life I shall be a trapper of wolves. So those gloves of reflex. So what does reflex do again? Ass. There we go. There's gotta be more to see around here. That's it. Well, I guess there's something to be had out of that. From the edge of the wall you can see an old cobblestone road turning south in the patchy trees of the village. You swing yourself over the side to pick your way back down to the ground level. I like that sort of, you know, whole thing about this pen and paper adventure style. It gives you they don't have to show everything with an animation. You might be saying, well, that kind of takes away from it. Just use your imagination. Okay? Just think that you're doing it. You don't always have to see something to do it. Well, I'm gathering quite a bit of a party. It's just the three of us for now, but it'll probably expand later on. I think I'll just leave it at here for now, guys. Not a very exciting one, but hey. This game is just getting started, so I wouldn't put it past that things are gonna get interesting at some point. But until then, you're just gonna have to wait till the next video. Bye-bye!